Attic rain is humid, moist air from inside your home, getting up through your ceiling penetrations, freezing when it's really cold, and melting when it gets really warm. Happens a lot in Calgary due to the Chinooks. We met these people at the Calgary Home and Garden Show, and they reached out to us because they found a small stain around their pot light. So we came out, and this was the only stain we could see. First off the bat, we have an unsealed pot light for sure, probably some unsealed vapor barrier, but let's go up in the attic and see what else we have. Here's a couple of good examples. This inner partition wall down here, it's not sealed. So the air from inside your home can come up through here, freeze, and then it will melt once it warms up again. Another good area is right here around the light. Someone tried to fix this one up with some duct tape and an old bag, but still there's huge gaps around here. It's all about air sealing your attic, so that's why you have to remove all the insulation to have a proper fix.
Everything's moldy and wet, it's saturated. You can actually see the water squishing out of that a little bit there. It's all wet. When it's minus 30 outside, your attic airspace is also minus 30. When warm air from the home gets up into the attic through holes in the vapor barrier, it instantly turns to ice. The ice will build, and then as it warms up, the ice will melt. Once it drips into the insulation, it travels down to the bottom where it sits trapped underneath the insulation, where it also can't vent out. So although proper attic ventilation is extremely important, it is not a proper repair for attic rain. Right here we have a turbine vent actively spinning and pulling air up out of the attic, and yet as you can see all around that vent, we've still got a lot of mold in this attic. We had a very wet area up here. The insulation was absolutely saturated with water. Just attic ventilation alone isn't enough to move the moisture out of the attic. We're going to seal up the vapor barrier, and then we're going to put new insulation in.
Pot lights should have a vapor barrier cover on it and sealed up so the air can't get up through here. These are all unsealed, and the air is going to come up through. As we saw downstairs, they have a stain around the pot light. Newer homes are sealed very well, but they don't seal the pot lights well enough. We meet a lot of homeowners who are very annoyed. They've just bought this brand new house. Could be 500,000, could be 3 million. They have pot lights dripping, stains around them. They're built very efficient, so they're very airtight. Windows, doors, building wrap, ice and water shield on the roof. Problem is they still do the attics how they did about 40 years ago. They don't seal them up properly. So all that air in the home pushes up through the ceiling, through the penetrations that aren't sealed. More often are going to be pot lights.